Question 3, Article 2. Whether God is composed of matter and form. This is good for the people who are like, well, what does God look like? Who is God? Or, who is God is a valid question, but people who anthropomorphize God, they got it wrong. So here we go. Objection 1. It seems that God is composed of matter and form, for whatever has a soul is composed of matter and form, since the soul is the form of the body. But Scripture attributes a soul to God, for it is mentioned in Hebrews, where God says, "But my just man liveth by faith. But if he withdraw himself, he shall not please my soul." Therefore, God is composed of matter and form. Reply. A soul is attributed to God because his acts resemble the acts of a soul. For that we will anything is due to our soul. Or for that we will anything is due to our soul. Hence, what is pleasing to his will is said to be pleasing to his soul. Objection 2. Further, anger, joy, and the like are passions of the composite, but these are attributed to God in Scripture. The Lord was exceedingly angry with his people, as it says in Psalm 105:40. Therefore, God is composed of matter and form. Nah. Anger and the like are attributed to God on account of a similitude of effect. Thus, because to punish is properly the act of an angry man, God's punishment is metaphorically spoken of as his anger. Once again, as many would say these days, you're reading it too literally. That's not what we mean when we say God. Objection 3. Further, matter is the principle of individuation. But God seems to be an individual, for he cannot be predicated of many. Therefore, he is composed of matter and form. Reply to Objection 3. Forms which can be received in matter are individualized by matter, which cannot be in another as in a subject, since it is the first underlying subject. Although form of itself, unless something else prevents it, can be received by many. But that form which cannot be received in matter, but is self-subsisting, is individualized precisely because it cannot be received in a subject, and such a form is God. Hence it does not follow that matter exists in God. There's no matter in God. On the contrary, whatever is composed of matter and form is a body. For dimensive quantity is the first property of matter. But God is not a body as proved in the preceding article. Therefore, he is not composed of matter and form. I answer that it is impossible that matter should exist in God. First, because matter is in potentiality. But we have shown that God is pure act, without any potentiality. Hence it is impossible that God should be composed of matter and form. Secondly, because everything composed of matter and form owes its perfection and goodness to its form, therefore its goodness is participated, inasmuch as matter participates in the form. Now the first good and the best, vis-a-vis God, is not a participated good. So the first good and the best good, God, is not a participated good because the essential good is prior to the participated good. Hence, it is impossible that God should be composed of matter and form. Third, because every agent acts by its form. Hence, the manner in which it has its form is the manner in which it is an agent. Therefore, whatever is primarily and essentially an agent must be primarily and essentially form. Now, God is the first agent, since he is the first efficient cause. He is therefore of his essence a form, and not composed of matter and form. There you have it. God is not composed of matter and form. God is pure activity, pure act. Thanks for watching.